Hello and welcome to the screencast. In this video I will be covering the program Nearpod, how to use it, and explaining my video that I created. I do want to start by highlighting my lesson plan. Here you can see the SOLs, the learning objectives, and then if you scroll down, the different tools and interactions that I used. Alright, so let's go to Nearpod. All you have to do is type in Nearpod on your browser. It takes you right to it. Now for me, it will log me in automatically, but if you don't have an account, all you have to do is make one. As you can see, it did log me in. So it'll take you to this main page once you have an account. I'm going to go ahead and go to My Library, or you can already go to Create if you don't have anything created already. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go into Edit mode to show you some of the ins and outs. So as you can see, I have my Nearpod created. And these are all the different interactions that I have for this lesson. And you can always add a slide and add content. And here you can see the video, the sway. If you want to add an activity, you have the poll, a quiz. Pretty self-explanatory. You just got to play around with it for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save and exit because I don't need to make any changes. And we are going to hit live lesson, which is what you'll do when you want the students to be involved with it. And I'm going to play it from my phone. So the students will log in with this code as soon as they go to nearpod.com. And then I'm going to create a nickname for myself. I'm just going to go ahead and say user. Alright. And it'll appear on their screen what you see here. And I have control over their screen. So the first thing they're going to see is a title page. And then this is what the instructor sees, but the student will see the poll. So right now this is a poll as to whether or not they know what the volume of a cylinder is. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes and hit send. And just in a few short seconds you will see the user here have a dot right there. And that means I selected answer A, which was yes. I'm going to go ahead and share it with the students so they can see who got the answer correct and who did not. And then next is followed by an actual quiz question, and they're going to identify the volume of a cylinder. My next slide happens to be a video entitled, "Hey Sir, I've got a cylinder," which is why the title to this lesson plan is a little goofy. I'm not going to go ahead and play the video right now. I'm going to keep going through the slide to show you all the other features. This is a sway that I've created, and it is going to serve as the meat of my lesson. So this is how to calculate the volume of a cylinder, followed by this diagram, which I will use in the lesson to go through the ins and outs of specifically what R squared and H are. And after that, the students will fill in the blank of each of these for the equation. And so on. We will have some practice, some independent practice. They will answer or put their answer in the box for the examples that we give them. And we have finished and come to the end of the presentation. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation and found it useful as to how to use Nearpod.